Yeah. This is just a mic check. 1, 2. Uh, I'm even burping a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing, what I'm finna do. But I know that I think about one thing. I gotta come on this YouTube. Even if I had a really hard time of work, man, it really means nothing. I just have to get some shut eye. I have to go to bed. Yeah, this is just a little practice thing. It's really nothing much. I'm not holding any grudges. Yeah, it's not really thing. It's just off the top. That's how I'm going off it. It's probably not even a good idea. Yeah, it's just something that I'm doing that is gonna be detrimental in the long run. Just like how it be with them artists that I be when they just making music videos and not even caring about the fact that there's not even gonna be any turnover. Yeah, that's the zone that I've entered. I'm too passionate about it. Yeah, waking up in the morning. Yeah, they be telling me, oh man, you ain't gotta be absent. You gotta come to work. Yeah, regardless. Even if it be rainy, no matter even if you know what I'm saying, I'm just too tired. Yeah, no matter what it is that's going on, you have to get up. That's what they tell me. They tell me, crush your ex, get to work, man. Damn, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I just have to get up and go work for a little crumbs. You know what I'm saying? For a little crumbs. Yeah, just for me to eat some. That's just what I'm always striving for. Yeah, nobody even if. Yeah, nobody really gon' get it. How I get it. Man, I've gotten it. Nobody even if. Yeah, nobody even if it's really evidence. The English it's not even coming together, but I'm just making fun of it regardless because anything that I be doing it with a whole lot of fun and intention. I ain't never holding any grudges. I'm feeling like I'm about to be swallowed in, you know, going in and I yeah, not biting my tongue. It's just a real, okay, my voice is like, yeah. I get up every day in the morning and I get to work, man. I don't even complain. Yeah, forgive the lighting. I'm gonna get up, even if it's really tiring. I'm gonna have to just be the stand-up guy, and I have to just go on and lead the gang, and I have to go on and lead the gang. That's what I'm saying. Damn, it really doesn't matter to me. I'm 28 years old. Yeah, some of y'all really want to look at me and judge me and say a bunch of things. You ain't really know nothing. Yeah, one thing that I'm maintaining is the fact that you ain't never gonna be surviving an inch. That's what I need to be saying, and it's really delivering. My voice is too low. I'm just gauging certain things. It really doesn't matter. Even if I didn't gonna be getting any likes, I'm not looking for that. One thing is for sure, I'm gonna be watching the stream, and I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of judging based on the fact that I have to do a whole lot of improving. I go a whole lot of days without streaming because I'm always working, always trying to make sure that I earn a little something because I'm from a country that is very much struggling economically. I'm not even gonna be forcing anything. I gotta go up and get it regardless. I have to be, yeah, that kid that my mama raised. It wasn't for nothing. That's what I'm proving every day. Yeah. Some of y'all coming up on here thinking that you know my story. You ain't really knowing nothing, trust me. Yeah, World War III about to be starting, and just thinking about all the ways that I'm finna be surviving. It's really bleak in the world. I have to come to a greater realization that anything and everything that I'm finna be doing, it's not even for me, and it's not even based on the fact that I have to be shiny, have to be some sort of phenomenon. Now, man, that don't even come close to it. Yeah, the things that I have to be doing, it's really above me, and I swear that I have my ancestors and my angels confirming. Yeah, I ain't finna be conforming. All these people always looking for something to always recurrently toss around. Man, it's just a mess around. What I'm currently doing, I ain't mean to be even correct and pronouncing all of these words because, man, I am the blackish. Hey yo, shout out to Brodenius. Man, I'm alright. What's up? I'm alright. What's up? What's going on? What's tight? What's good with you? One thing is for sure. My voice is very much hypnotic to would be hypnotic. You the little bro. Hmm. Simple. It's really simple. It's really simple. Uh, mm, yeah. Uh. Hey, World War III about to be starting, and I swear that I keep on thinking about it. Keep on looking up to the sky, and I ain't even gonna be burning any bridges. I have to always keep remembering that I have to keep it unlocked. All of my gaps, that is to say, the spiritual ones. I have to always make sure that I have them set up. They ain't gotta be lying to me. I have to be doing what I can. This is an outlet, you see. I'm not even gonna be begging anybody to be staying. If you ain't feeling this shit, all you gotta be doing is exiting. Please give me some space, give me some air. That's all I'm asking for. Yeah, for real though. Yeah, I have some people who are subscribed to this channel who have stayed for the longest duration. And it really isn't bothering me if I have certain people questioning my ways and my ethics. One thing that you have to be realizing that I'm the only one, the original. You ain't never even replacing. That's why I'm still replenishing, still coming up on this YouTube thing. And I'm like, oh man, damn, I've been, and I'm still the one who is giving this platform a whole lot of space to be growing and revising what it really takes to be pulled on. That's what I really think. That's the kind of form that I really held myself to be on. Yeah. If we were to take a lie detector test, it would be something that confirms everything that I'm, you know, summarizing, that is to say, in the truest sense, you could never even catch up to me. The only thing that you have to be really doing is be mixing it up with me. And even if it, oh man, even if you ain't gonna be mixing it up with me, it's gonna be confirming one thing: you ain't part of the ingredients. Man, that's the ingredients. It's the top, man. That's where I'm headed. Nobody even stopping it. As the beat resting, as the beat really resting, as the beat keeps on continuing. This is just nothing to me. You see, this is just I'm practicing because I've been a whole lot of times without streaming, and it. I don't want it to seem like I'm neglecting this platform and all the things that are supposed to be unlocking. Fuck it. Talking about little bro, you the little bro, nigga. Okay. Alright. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yeah. I'm 28 years old. I'm a grown ass man, and I ain't really complaining about anything. One thing that I'm really proud of is the fact that I'm really growing. Yeah, I'm really maturing. What am I saying? I've been maturing. Yeah, and it's not even a chore to begin with. It's really somewhat of a dedication. Yeah, it's really a purpose. Being Crusher Rex, being the guy who grew up not even having it. But I'm grateful for a whole lot of things. My family, how they came up, being so unique in their own little way. Shout out my mama one time. She done came up and she always supported me in her own little distinctive way. Man, I ain't even gonna be lying to myself. I ain't gonna be acting fake. Because even if I chose this hip-hop social media thing, being famous and being known and dapped up and shit, I ain't never really forgetting the fact that me and mama done held it down. From day one, nobody even gonna be better than us. That's how I'm feeling right now, man. Yeah, in her own little distinctive way, she done been with me through thick and thin, and I swear not even a single chick really lived up to it. Sustaining pressure and shit. She's the one who always adapted to me being so far ahead in terms of thinking. None of these little females ever really mattered to me. That's the detail. Yeah, I don't mean to sound like I'm incel. The only thing that I'm really emphasizing is that I'm not finna sell out because there's some good pussy on the line. I ain't never gonna be doing that. Going around and rounding around, going to the bushes and hiding. That's not what I'm finna be doing. The only thing that I've been doing is just growing. That's why I'm always striving. It never ends, you know what I'm saying? The education, the self-education, the enlightenment, you know what I'm saying? It never really ends as far as I'm concerned, man. Damn. What you know about being backstabbed a whole bunch of times, having yourself asking a whole bunch of questions, have yourself thinking a whole bunch of shit. Believe me, I tried dating and I found that it really not even working for me. So I was like, F it, I'm not even gonna be forcing this shit. I come from a hood and I come from a society and neighborhood that's really hard to get around. That's what I had myself really thinking all these years, that I'm never gonna be forcing my hand. Yeah, and end up being so superfluous. How I be thinking, my reasoning capacity, it's just, precedes me, supersedes anything that these suckers in the neighborhood really think that I could end up being. Man, it's just too overwhelming. I'm too obsessed to be succeeding. I be going to the school every day and working, picking up paper, and even if I be not picking up literal paper, I be raking it up because I'm just getting paid and I'm surviving and I keep on thriving. And even if I feel like my energy is low, I know that I'm gonna get to the supercharging. Let's go. They really know about it. They really know about it. What they really know about it. Now hold up. My rapping is too much. Can't you see? I'm just too much for these other suckers. Yeah, I've been a whole lot to be handling. That's why, yeah, I've been a lot to be handling. That's why, yeah, I know that these little suckers be hiding behind the cars and all of the glamour and all of this other shit that they able to be doing for these other bitches. Got me thinking that I ain't even doing nothing, like I'm less of what I have to be. Nah, it's not even happening, you see. The only thing that happened is the opposite. Yeah, I kept on streaming. Some of y'all really thought that I was gonna be quitting. I'm talking about them in the 1205 in the CD. Bombella, that's why I'm hailing. Yeah, I'm not even embarrassed to be saying it. Yeah, embarrassing, nah, I don't really think so. I'm goony, I got the charisma, I got the flow, I got the voice, and I know that you gotta be listening to me even if you ain't got a choice. Yeah, nalo muntu wakho ubhizi ungilalele nale phone yami nanomikhomba titfombe letingabonakali kahle. Yeah, kepha litfombe tinyakata kahle. As far as I'm concerned, because nanoma ngirapha nyalo nyalo I bet something. Nobody and none of these other suckers that call themselves rappers could ever be rapping the way that I be rapping, because I'm even freestyling to be beginning with. It's off the top of the dome, and I swear if we had an interpreter, there'd be a bunch of words and a whole bunch of pronouns and nouns and verbs that be interpreted as a result, because I'm really correct when it comes to the syntax. I'm just having a whole lot of fun, and I wanna be jiving and dancing. Yeah, I don't wanna be overthinking about the fact that I come from a country that is just failing when it comes to the leadership. The fact that we have never been so firm in the first place to begin with. That's why we have a whole lot of illegals doing whatever the fuck they gotta do. Man, it's really pissing me off, man, and I ain't even gonna stick into it like glue. I ain't never gonna be accepting anything under the guise of some supposed unification that doesn't even exist. No. Fuck it. Let's go.
Virus beats, make it funky, funky,
You gotta admit, I'm what you call the GOAT. Hey, I ain't even finna gloat. Yeah, I'm finna be bragging like I ain't even knowing what the fuck I'm really doing, what I'm really aiming to be delivering. You see, you gotta get it while it's still hot, while it's still displaying all of the characteristics of all of the steam that is me. If you are watching this, you are probably tuning in into a digital anomaly. That's what I'm declaring it to be. See, in terms of what I'm doing, the rapping and the freestyling, I ain't even compromising, because I ain't even gonna be something that is gonna be subjected to a whole lot of exploitation. I'm not even allowing it. You see, as I'm doing this right now, I'm somewhat becoming an entity, somewhat something that it can never even be dismantling. Damn, it could never be really easily. Hush effects, Revenator, I'm too effortless in it. As I keep on rapping and rapping, I keep on becoming somewhat reminiscent of that moment when Goku neared his ultimate Super Saiyan transformation. That's how I feel about it when I'm rapping, when I be uttering certain things. Even the tonality of my voice be too unique. Yeah, the fact that I always come on this YouTube team and I always freaking prove it. Yeah, shout out to everybody that I'm low-key inspiring. Yeah, I try my best and I do what I can. Believe me, that's why I wake up from my bed every morning and I go and pick up paper literally, because that's what I'm doing in order to be surviving in a country that is likely to be economically, sabotaged and infiltrated from within. That's the thing, that is my opinion anyway. As I'm rapping, that's how I feel about it. That's my deduction, that's what I'm surmising. How everything is so faulty in this country, beloved South Africa. Yeah, it's really just too, it's just too much to be pretending like you ain't even, hurt by it, because the pain is just too much to be bearing. just too devastating. I ain't even gonna be pretending like I be accepting everything that I be hearing from the TVs, which is why I be so bored when I be hearing about the fact that they're gonna be a whole lot of never-ending speeches. I be like, God damn, I ain't even wanna be listening to it. I've been listening to people talking and uttering things. Yeah, it's really just boring. Fuck. Hey! ANC, ngaze ngikhulume kakhulu. Anyways, this is like I kuthi kahle kahle I'm really holding a grudge, yabo. This is just a practice run. Every day to me is just a practice run, yabo. Cause ngalana I always have to go to work, yabo, in order to like earn a little something. Because getting paid on this platform, it's really not a guarantee for me. So it is just, anyways, I just love rapping, you know what I'm saying? And technically was supposed to go to sleep, but I was like, let me try freestyling before I go to sleep, just as a practice run, just as a mic check, well, and shit. Probably gonna host even more longer streams, more qualitative streams. This is just, I'm not holding any grudges ever. But but anyways, if you are new to this channel, or if you come across, or you just happen to come across this video, this clip, or this content via the recommendations, if you do like this kind of rapping, this kind of freestyling, if it's really like something new to you, that's very interesting and shit, and maybe you'd like to like hear it in the near future, hit that like button. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you share. Make sure that you tune into the shots. Make sure that you, of course, get to my other channel, Dante Crusher Rex. On that channel, we're pretty much going to be covering everything hip hop, other artists, because there are very intelligent artists out here, rappers out here, and I love music in general. I'm into different types of music, but particularly rap, rap related, rap based, rap themed, I guess, if we could put it in a way, hip hop themed, hip hop rap themed, I guess. You see, so on this channel, on the other channel, I plan to just make shorts, maybe talking about maybe relevant events in hip hop, maybe, I don't know, type shit, because this channel is an all-rounder channel. I don't want to think of it. It's an all-rounder channel. We talk about issues of the world, whatever, what's currently going on in the world, the possibilities of like the impact of certain events in the world. We are deeper. We talk about certain scientific possibilities. We talk about many spiritual um 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 opinions. We brainstorm uh spiritual philosophies. We are deep glitching in. So Dante Crusher Rex, it's just hip hop, hip hop, hippity 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 hip hop, whatever. And shout out to Ntombi Jonga, for the sub. You know what I'm saying? That means a whole lot. Yeah. With that being said, it's been a long day. Kusetshenzwa bafethu yabona, picking up paper, walking up and down libala lesikolo, trying to clean up libala lesikolo, if you know what I'm saying. And yeah, mfethu, mhlala South Africa, one of the most economically challenged countries in the world. Uh, there's nothing more to it. We survive, we do what we can, as long as we stay out of trouble, as long as we are not associated with certain groups that we're not supposed to be associated with. I mean, that's what I'm fighting for, definitely, to not be associated with certain groups of bad, bad people, you know, because yeah, there's a certain country that I'm not gonna be specific about in terms of its name in this context, because these people are very dangerous. That's for sure. They're very dangerous. They just don't really care. If they DIE right now. They don't really care. So I was doing a little digging and I found that the government or the leadership of this country was and is sort of still responsible for the systematic persecution of Christians who have converted into Islam. And so it's like, yeah, okay. No, I'm then again, I'm not specific who this country is, this leadership is, but I got confirmation. I did a little digging, because it's really controversial, because the United States is, framed in a way that is very one-sided. That's what I'd want to like. Yeah, how? What am I saying? Okay, the English is not Englishing because I'm clearly a Siswati guy or a Swati guy, but the United States. This is how I feel about it. The United States is totally being, I don't know, bro, like ganged up on. That's how I feel to a degree. I feel like the United States to a degree is being ganged up on. I feel like it's being ganged up on by some countries in Europe, even. Uh, the Asian countries, I don't even want to mention them because they just want to do is just gang up on people. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. You know. But then this country that I'm not gonna mention, they I believe that this systematic persecution of Christians is still law in this country. So they are not so innocent. I don't want to think these people. They're not so innocent because if you ill treat human beings, ill treatment of human beings is ill treatment of human beings. And this war, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sort of speaking on this war because I don't know. South Africa is sort of is sort of this country is sort of this country's ally. You understand? So in a way, there must be awareness shared into this shit. That nah, I mean they're not so innocent. These people that we supposedly ally with, they're not so in. But then the South African government stands as far as you know coming out as being neutral. It's somewhat intelligent. That's what I'd want to think. Standing as a neutral power in global war. It's a good approach, especially considering that we are a country that's economically struggling as hell. You know, it's good that we know our place in in the global stage. It's good that we know our place. It's good that we remember our place even. Yeah. And as for the people or as for the countries that supposedly ally with us, South Africa, it's not like these countries are really gonna always be there for us, like in times of like really harsh times, like in terms of like really, really like hard, like it's not like they're really gonna be there. I mean, when you look at it, all these superpowers are just tagging right now. That's just what it is to me. That's how it seems. They're just tagging. Now China threatens, uh, you know, to intervene, of which is so totally controversial as well, because China has the most advanced nuclear capability in the world, one of the most advanced nuclear capabilities in the world, and not to even mention, China has about a surplus of about like a million something military members. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. So, ish, I don't know, Doc. It's really big. It's so complicated. It's so complicated because, in as much as in Africa we may think that it won't affect us, these wars overseas, we won't be affected. To a degree, we will. To a degree, we will. be affected. If we think that say being the bread baskets, dog, we of course we chances of us in Africa being affected by these wars overseas are high because even rates in our countries, in our own countries, rates are affected by these supposed wars, by these supposed clash of egos, you know, clash of titans. I don't know what to compare it to, but yeah, faith. Yeah. No, what we can do right now is just, I don't know, bro. We should get into new ways of doing things now. We should get into new ways of doing things. We should change how we do things. We should change how we view things. We should change how we live. We should change even how we eat. We should condition our minds. This is a time of conditioning our minds. That's how I feel. I don't know about you guys, but I am very much obsessed about that, conditioning my mind to be like, it's probably non-existent, but conditioning my mind to be, you know, to be a fortress, not just a mind or just a connection that is made up of fat in the brain, but a fortress of fat and neurons. That's what I aim for right now. And of course, that is hard work, of course. To, to the people who are obsessed about trivial things in such times of uncertainty, if you're still obsessed about cam girls, for example, in such trying times, or if you're still obsessed about being seen in such trying times, and it doesn't even matter if you are a female or a male, but if you're obsessed about trivial things in such trying times, hey, dog, shame on you, dog. Shame on you. That's all I'm gonna say, dog. Shame on you. And in such times, there should be community. You should cultivate being with the people that you love, being around the people that you trust. At times like these, it doesn't even matter to me if I get 1,000 subscribers. Times like these, like the fact that I sort of talked or touched on certain things to me is enough, because some of you guys, even if you are reluctant to hit that like button, you've been listening to me. Of course, if you are female, my voice has been more than tantalizing to you. I take it. So, but then with that being said, I'm just gonna have to see you when I see you. If my voice was that tantalizing to you as a female, do hit that like button. Make sure that you click that notification bell and share. Make sure that you share the profile, and make sure that you give me topics. I wanna the public community tab, because I post on my community tab. Don't be hesitant. Communicate with me. Don't be hesitant. Don't just be a spectator. Let's have conversations. That being said, gonna see you when I see you. Sure. Bye bye.